These hours-long queues are now a part of Venezuela's landscape. But in the western state of Zulia's 42-degree weather, they feel longer and the people are more desperate. Measures to curb shortages of basic foods have largely failed. Even a year-long border closure with Colombia to curb contraband seems to have done little to put food in people's homes. But in Zulia, a border state, goods are still coming across the closed border and being sold at international prices. For many in its capital, Maracaibo, it offers no relief.
These prices do nothing to help us, because when one earns a minimum wage, the money you make buys you nothing.
Venezuela's economy has struggled to stay afloat after the recent global collapse of oil prices. Millions are struggling to find food and medicine. And it was through roads like this one that connects Venezuela's border states to Colombia that authorities say more than 40% of the imported goods were siphoned off illegally. Before the crisis, subsidized products like the petrol in these plastic bottles brought in huge profits when sold across the border in Colombia. Now the reverse is happening. These trucks are loaded with Colombian goods and they're coming into Venezuela to be sold at what people here are referring to as international prices. They're allowing for shelves in Venezuela to be stocked, but hardly anybody can afford them because they're so expensive. This explains why, at this food store, no one is queuing outside. But inside, the shelves are well stocked with sugar, flour and oil. And if people do buy something, it's very little.
The contraband of extraction is now becoming a contraband of introduction. The state will have the monopoly of the distribution of regulated goods, while the formal channels of distribution will in turn become the distributors of contraband goods.
It is a prediction that reflects how Venezuela's economy has evolved to have three price systems, or rather, none at all. Virginia Lopez, Al Jazeera, Zulia State.